What's up, everybody, and welcome to all my newbies. This is Marnicia, the owner of Meaning Voice Outreach and the host of this podcast, Meaning Voice. Thanks for tuning in to the place where my words aim to uplift, motivate, and push you right where you are. Yes, even when you don't want to hear it. So don't just listen with your ears, but listen with your heart. Because when I'm helping you, I'm helping me as well. Let's get to it. We've got work to do. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, y'all. Of course, you all know the children are out of school, so if my son come on over here, please excuse me. Just act like you don't see him, act like you don't hear him. But anyways, this is something that we all should definitely know. So I know it won't be your first time hearing this, but how many of you all do know that sometimes we just need that reminder, we need that refresher, we need someone to tell us the things that we already know sometimes, like, okay, I knew that, but in this season it hit kind of different. So I just want to let somebody know today that you are teaching them. You are teaching them. You are teaching them. You are teaching them how to love you. You are teaching them how to talk to you. You are teaching them how to treat you. You are teaching them how to consider you. You are teaching them how to confide in you. You are teaching them. You are teaching them how to respect you. You are teaching them. You have to understand that there's no greater teacher concerning you than yourself. You are teaching them. Every person that we come in contact with, we have the ability to teach them what it is we are willing to receive and what it is we are not willing to receive. And lately, I know I've been seeing a lot of people going through different things and feeling, certain kind of ways and certain, but they're going through different things. People are hurt, they're stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're wounded, they're confused, they feel broken. And I just need to remind you today that you are teaching them. That very thing that you find yourself putting up with, that very thing that you're compromising with, that very thing that you're stressing over, that very somebody that you're stressing over, you need to know and understand that you don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to stand for it. You don't have to compromise yourself for someone else's happiness. And what I mean by this is, oftentimes when we're involved with somebody, we tend to put their feelings before ours. And I know some of y'all are thinking like, no, I don't do that. But let me tell you how you do it. Because think about how many times somebody has made you feel a certain way, and you choose not to speak up because you didn't want to hurt their feelings. Think about how many times you felt disrespected or overlooked or not considered, or you felt like you was putting out more than the next person. But you choose to be quiet because you didn't want to start any unnecessary drama. Y'all know how it is. Like, I don't want to start nothing. I'm just going to shut up and let it ride. But all of those times, in those moments, you taught that individual that their actions were okay. Now, don't get it twisted. Sometimes there are some people who do not know what they're doing to you. They don't know the capacity of the effect that what they do, their actions, or what they say have on you. Some people just do not know. And there are some people who know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're saying. But when we tend to be those type of people that sit back and we keep quiet and we just want to keep down the confusion, or we just want to spare their feelings, guess what? We're teaching them that it's okay to keep treating me like this. It's okay to keep talking to me like this. And your actions is what tell them that. What you tolerate is what tells them that. A lot of times we as women, I'm going to say this because this happens often. I've even been here. A lot of times we as women, when we get to caring about a person, guess what? We take them back over and over and over and over again. But at some point, we have to come to the realization that if this individual has not changed before I allow them to walk back into my life, then I will be kind of insane to expect them to be a different person once I take them back. And in case you didn't catch it, what I said is, say for instance, you're constantly complaining about the way the person you're with consistently cheats on you. You're constantly complaining about how an individual consistently lies. You're constantly complaining because who you're with is not showing you that they appreciate you as much as you're showing them that you appreciate them. So this very thing, whatever your thing may be, is constantly causing the relationship to end. Because y'all do know that cheating is not the only thing that causes a breakup. There's so many things that goes under the category of relationship. Trust, honesty, communication, all kinds of things go under there. So cheating or lying is not the only thing that can cause a relationship to end. So whatever your thing is, let's just say this thing is constantly happening, it's constantly causing this relationship to fail. But every time you choose to let this person go because that thing is becoming overwhelming, or that thing is causing to drain you. It's causing you to feel drained and depleted and undervalued. So you're walking away from it. You're choosing to let it go. But once this person is gone for a certain amount of time, guess what? You start missing them. You start thinking about how you feel about them, the potential that the person possesses, the potential that the relationship has. You start thinking about these things, and guess what? You take that person back. And when you repeat this cycle and you keep taking them back, it's insane because they haven't even showed you a change within them before you even told them that it was okay for them to be in your life again. So how is it that us as men and women, we feel like when I take you back, you need to be different. When I take you back, you need to be doing something different. But that needs to be a requirement before you allow them back into your personal space. Because it's like, if they didn't change without you, what makes you think they're just going to wake up and just say, okay, they took me back, let me change now? You have to require what you feel you're deserving of. And don't let that go over your head. You definitely have to require what it is you feel you're deserving of. Because a lot of times the potential keep us hung up. The possibility of what we could be, who they can be, what they can do one day. It keeps us bound. And I need to tell somebody that that prison that you're in is not for you. You're deserving of so much more. You need so much more. Your value is so much more precious than what you tend to tolerate. So today I'm here to just remind you that you're teaching them to treat you like that. You're teaching them to talk to you like that. You're teaching them to mishandle you in that manner. You are teaching them to not consider you. You're teaching them to not respect you. You're teaching them to not be faithful. You're teaching them to not change. Because anytime you're nagging someone about change, but you keep taking them back before you see a change, you're letting that person know, I really don't have to change the way that they're telling me that I need to, because they keep taking me back. So evidently they like it. Evidently they like it. Evidently, they're okay with it. Yeah, I know what their mouth's saying, but their actions is telling me that they can't go without me. Their actions is telling me that they love me so much they're willing to compromise this issue. But let me tell you that your respect is something you shouldn't be willing to compromise. Your value is something you shouldn't be willing to compromise. Your morals is something you shouldn't be willing to compromise. How you should be treated is something you shouldn't be willing to compromise. Especially when you know that you're giving the person what's due to them. Why you're the only spontaneous one, but you desire the same treatment? Why you're the only one considering them, but you want and desire the same treatment? How is it that you're the only one that's able to talk in a respectable manner to this individual, and you're silently desiring the same treatment? How is it? Why is it? So this is the hard part when we find ourselves in these kind of situations where we're where we're teaching these individuals how to treat us. This is the hard part. And the hard part is literally sitting yourself down and asking yourself, well, what is it about me that's allowing me to accept this? What is wrong with me? So where I'm okay with being disrespected. I'm okay with being degraded. I'm okay with being beat. I'm okay with being verbally abused, physically abused. I'm okay with this person not considering me. I'm okay with this person taking, and not being able to give, not desiring to give. What is it about me? What's wrong with me? How am I okay with this? How do I keep putting myself in this position? And I'm not telling you anything I didn't have to ask myself. And in case you can't figure out the answer, I'm willing to give you the answer. And the answer is, you're lacking a love for yourself. And that love that you're lacking, it needs to be found. And it needs to be found ASAP. Because if you don't find it, you will find yourself running in the same circles, repeating the same cycles. If it's not that same person, it'll be the same situation with a new face attached to it. So I need you to hear me and hear me clearly. You need to understand that you are the one who's teaching people how to treat you. You are the one who's teaching people how to love you. You are the person who's teaching people how to value you. You're the person who's teaching people how to talk to you, but what you're willing and not willing to accept. See that stuff that you're sitting around tolerating right now? If you had your foot down, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Now this here is sad to say, but it's so true. People take advantage of who's willing to be taken advantage of. It's sad, but that's the world we live in today. If somebody was sitting beside me and they know that every time they came in contact with me, I was willing to sit around and let them keep stealing money out of my pocket, and I'll complain about it when I'm by myself. I'm saying, I'm so tired of being broke. I'm so tired of this person taking my money when I gotta do this and I gotta do that. I'm so tired of this person taking advantage of me just because they know that I have it. Just because they know that I'm sweet. Just because they know that I'm loving. Just because they know that I'm caring. I'm so tired of this person taking my money when they don't even know what I have going on. They don't know what it is that I have to do. But if I'm allowing this person to consistently take from me, they're going to willingly take. They're going to willingly take because I'm not requiring them to stop. I'm not putting forth any action. I'm not taking any type of action plan that's letting them know, hey, this is coming to an end today. No longer will you be able to steal from me. No longer will you be able to take advantage of me because I've put this and that in place. Now, if you find yourself feeling like you want to leap and you want to overstep my boundaries, then that's another issue. But as for this day and days moving forward, I have some things in place. I have some new requirements. I see myself a little better than I saw myself last week. This moment that I'm in right now, I've gotten to a place where I love myself a little more than I did the last time you took advantage of me. The last time you stole from me, I was a little timid. And I was considering you a little more than I considered myself because I thought, okay, maybe they need the money more than I need it. I just allow God to deal with them. And I sit back and I suffer in silence. That last time you took from me, that person that you knew you could take advantage of, that person you knew you could get over on, that person you knew that you had already took from 20, 30 times before, that person is dead. Because now this person here is requiring you to approach me the way that I need to be approached. This person here is requiring you to love me the way that I deserve to be loved. This person here is requiring you to speak to me in the manner I need to be spoken to. This person here is requiring you to handle me the way I deserve to be handled. And I'm accepting nothing less. This goes for every man and every woman, because the thing is, men, y'all need to know that y'all are just as valuable, just as precious as a woman. So I don't understand how it is, how we got to this point where we feel like if a woman do something, then she's, you know the word I'm saying, she's, she get around. But if a man do it, y'all get a pat on the back. Your friend give you some doubt, tell you, okay, I see you, bruh. But no, in my eyes, you get around too. That same title that a woman can possess, a man can possess too. Because a man needs to come to the realization that your time is valuable. Your presence is valuable. Your body is valuable. Being connected to you is valuable. You're just as precious. You're just as valuable. And every woman is not deserving of your body. Every woman is not deserving of your time. Every woman is not deserving of the love that you possess. Every woman is not deserving of your presence. Yeah, I know you're a man. I know your friends told you it was cool. I know your uncle told you it was cool. You had it going on. I know everybody thought, you know, it was alright. It was dope. I know they laughed and they pat you on the back because you was able to juggle around these women. But I need you to understand that when you do this, you devalue yourself. You degrade yourself, because just like a man don't want a woman that everybody done had, a woman don't want a man that's for the streets. A real woman don't want a man that anybody could easily get, because it's like, how can I see you as my treasure when treasure everybody can receive? Nothing precious about that. Nothing valuable about something that can be easily persuaded, easily taken away from you, easily shared with several other people. Nothing precious and valuable about it. So this is why men and women need to understand that you're the one teaching these people you encounter what you're worth. You're telling them how you see yourself with what you receive. with what you tolerate. And no, it's not being mean. When you put your foot down, it's not being mean. It's standing for something. It's understanding your worth. It's understanding your value. It's understanding what you deserve, especially when you're somebody that know that you're going to treat a person the way that they deserve to be treated. Why not settle to receive the same thing? I'm settling for nothing less than what I deserve. So if I feel like I deserve to be respected, if I feel like I deserve to be valued, that's all I'm settling for. That's it. That's where the line goes with me. Now we need to understand there's a difference between compromising and settling. A big difference between compromising and settling. Because sometimes compromising is understandable, and when you compromise, it's not just a one person thing. Two people are compromising in order to make a thing work. Because they feel like it's beneficial if I make this sacrifice and you make this sacrifice. And we're doing it as a team. But to literally sit up and settle. Yes, Jace. Okay, here I come. To literally sit up and settle and say, you know what? I know I don't like them doing this and that to me. I know I'm tired of crying. I know I'm tired of being confused. I know I'm tired of this arguing. I know I'm tired of hearing about him or her doing this and doing that. I know I'm tired of catching them cheating and sneaking around. I know I'm tired, but I care about them. I care. But the craziest thing about connecting with people, dating, is we're always certain about how we feel about a person. But can you ask yourself, how do they feel about me? Meaning, can you say, I know I feel like this and that about them, but how does she feel about me? How does he feel about me? And when you answer that question, are you able to have certainty behind it? Are you certain about your answer? The same assurance you have when it comes down to how you feel about an individual, you need to possess this same assurance when you ask yourself, how do they feel about me? Is they giving me what it is I feel like I deserve? Is this person taking advantage of me? Are they taking my love for granted? What is it about this puzzle that's allowing these pieces to stack on top of each other? Why is this puzzle not laying flat? Why can't I spread out these pieces and put them where they belong smoothly? Why does it have to be a fight to put this puzzle together? Why am I wrestling with making this puzzle piece fit? A lot of times we tend to try to force things that'll never work. We tend to try to. Now, I do believe that there's a such thing as right person, wrong time. And if you're someone that believes in right person, wrong time, then you have to know when to let go in your wrong time. You done tried and tried and tried and tried everything you could try. and nothing's working. But in this moment, trying is costing you yourself. Trying is making you disrespect you. Trying is causing you to become miserable. Trying is making you unhappy. Trying is making you depressed. Trying is stressing you out. Trying is draining you. Trying is causing you to lose yourself. Trying is confusing you. Because why am I still here and what am I getting out of it? You're teaching them. You're teaching them. And again, I tell you, you are teaching them. You're teaching them what's acceptable. You're teaching them what's not. You're teaching them how much you care as well. Because there are some certain people out here who will come to the realization that you love them so much that you're not willing to let go. And when they get comfortable with knowing that he or she love me so much, they're not going to let me go regardless of what I do or say, I'm not in such a hurry to change. I'm not in such a hurry. I know they're going to be right here. I get myself together. When I get myself together, they love me, they got me. I'm straight. But I want to encourage somebody today to not allow anybody to get comfortable with you. When I get to dating somebody, I tell them, don't get comfortable with me because I'll surprise you. When you think I care more than I care about me, I'll shock you. Because when it comes down to me, I gotta pick me first. Because when it's time to put them broken pieces back together, you'll be nowhere being found and you'll be on about your business, doing somebody the same way you was doing me, or having the next person treat you just as good as I was. While I'm sitting in this dark place, broken, tired, confused, stressed, angry, upset, feeling like I was taken advantage of. No, don't get comfortable with me. Don't get comfortable with me. Because before I allow you to deplete me, I remove myself. And it don't mean I don't care. Don't mean I don't love you. Doesn't mean I don't wish you the best. It just means that I gotta love me more. I have to be in a position to where I still have my peace of mind. I have to be in a position to where I can still stand on my 10 toes. I can still stand 10 toes down, and I'm able to still get myself together. Stop making people your everything, and when they leave, you have nothing. You feel like your world done ended. You feel like your world is torn apart because there's one somebody done gone. They done gone away. And yeah, I'm saying it the way I want to say it. They done gone away. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. It's not worth it. You can love and love from a distance. You can care and care from a distance. You can wish them the best and wish them the best from a distance. But love you more. Because once you find yourself loving you more, you'll see that you're not willing to tolerate anything less than what you're able to give yourself. Once you master that love for you, you won't be seeking the wrong type of love because you already know what it feels like. Because you done mastered it for yourself. So, if you don't remember anything else, please remember that you're teaching them. You are teaching them exactly what you feel like you're worth. And until next week, y'all, talk to y'all later. Have a good Thursday. Bye-bye. Love y'all.